Hawaiian issues obviously are very important, especially here at this convention. If the 30-meter telescope is allowed to build once again, and there are masses of protesters blocking that project on Mauna Kea, what would you do specifically as governor to uphold state law? Duke Aiona, you can go first.
I'm telling you right now, nobody's going to get arrested if I'm governor. That's a fact. It's not going to happen. I think the process and how it was handled this last round was just unfortunate, and it shouldn't have happened. Obviously, you break the law, there's consequences to it, and we'll work through that. But I think as a governor, you're also the leader of the state, and you should be able to step in and intervene before problems such as this occur. And that's exactly what I would do. I think there's a lot of things in place now. I think a lot of things have happened since our initial round with the TMT and some of the people who are against it. And so I don't think we're ever going to come to that venue and that situation again. But I will tell you that it won't result in any arrests.
Heidi Tsuneyoshi?
As governor, if the 30-meter telescope gets all permits and processes and there's still protests, I would consider that I didn't do my job for the people. As council member, I went up to Mauna Kea and I was a part of seeing what was happening up there and the concerns that the people had for what was happening on this very special place. As governor, I will work with the new management team to make sure everything is handled in a way that the people feel comfortable with, that management is happening to decommission those sites that were supposed to be decommissioned long ago, and that whatever moves forward is something that the people can support. So if there are protests and the TMT is allowed to be permitted, I would see that I didn't do my job, so before it ever happens, I'll make sure that the people feel comfortable with what's happening there.
Mr. PENN, what would you do as governor to uphold state law?
I am not for TMT. I'm worried about the environmental impacts of TMT, and I just don't want another Red Hill type situation. And I'm all for jobs. Let's talk about jobs. I know we need jobs to keep our people here. That's why I'm running, to build our economy, to build our housing, to build our jobs. Come talk to me about jobs all the time. All the entrepreneurs. Just don't start at the summit of Mauna Kea.
It's one thing to have an opinion about the 30-meter telescope, but it's different when you're directing policy as governor. And I was there on Mauna Kea. Those state land officers, they didn't want to be there. They were crying, but they had a job to do. Mr. PENN, as governor, what would you do in that specific situation?
You know, I said it earlier. I'm not for TMT. I hate watching those videos of Hawaiian sheriffs going up there and speaking in Native Hawaiian to let the other Native Hawaiians know that they're going to get arrested. And I think that's just a really sad, divisive situation. You know, that's just another thing. That's just another thing for the Native people to deal with when we're fighting against each other.
Mr. Aiona, there's several projects, and you can look at this in a larger issue, but if a project is opposed by a group of people and you're governor, is it about consensus or upholding law?
It's both. It's really about both, and that's what a good leader will do. And this is why